Good God day, my great friends, and welcome to video 3 of Losing History to Make History series.
This is going to be one of my favorite videos of all time. You see here, she's got a list. This is going to be totally spontaneous. So you're literally seeing this real life as it happens. And I also dedicate this video to one of my great brothers, Charles Bombalier. He works with Wounded Warriors. He brings the DLI curriculum to Wounded Warriors around the nation. And this guy is all about service. And when I taught this lesson to him, he said, please do a video of that. The world needs this badly. Okay, so here's what I need you to do. We're going to ask you to pause the video in a minute. This will be well worth your while. And Kaylee will link this up on the screen. We want you to go to www.16personalities.com and we want you to take a free personality test. Okay, once again, Kaylee will link that. And what we want you to do when you resume the video is write down the 3 descriptions that sound most like you. We want you to write down the 3 descriptions that sound most like you. Kaylee, what 3 did you write down?
I wrote strive for peace, caring, and sensitive.
Okay, she is an INFJ. I'm an ENFJ, very close to INFJ though. And the 3 I wrote down: highly empathetic, love to find the hidden potential in others and help them to fulfill it, and then of course making a lasting difference. So I think those 3 sound just like you. What do you think about my 3?
Just like you.
Okay, so now this really is happening as you're seeing it. Okay, tell me what your big dream is for 2021.
Getting my degree and growing this channel.
Okay, getting the degree and growing the channel. Okay, now also I did know that, because if you don't know the dreams of the people surrounding you, you're really lost and you don't even know it yet. Okay, so we know your dreams.
Yep.
Okay, now we see your characteristics.
Yep.
Okay, so what are your dreams? What are your characteristics? Now here's the big question. And that's why we're calling this video Taking the Red Pill. It's an ode to Matrix when Morpheus had Neo sitting there and he said, Neo, all I can promise you is the truth. Okay, what I'm about to reveal to you is a huge truth. And it's a huge truth that should be getting taught in schools. And it's unfortunately going to show you how much society lies to you every day and how the culture does not care about you. The only thing the culture cares about you is what can it sell you next. And when I reveal to you what I'm about to reveal to you, you will have taken the red pill. It's the truth. You will understand your happiness comes from within, and it doesn't come from anything external at all. Zero. Okay, so we grow the channel, you finished your degree. What's that going to do for your happiness level?
Help me just know I can make a difference in the world.
Okay, so you'll be happier making a difference?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the question. You got these 2 great dreams. I love them. What's the better path to get to the dreams? Waking up and multiplying, striving for peace, being sensitive and caring about other people, or by doing the complete opposite and ignoring all of your gifts?
Don't ignore them, you use your gifts.
That's right. It's that simple, people. I hope that is profound for you, as it really is. Multiplying your gifts. And if, let's say, every day you stay in the lane of striving for peace, being sensitive, and caring about other people, and I stay being highly empathetic, and I'm helping develop people, and I'm out making a difference, and everyone you know is staying in the lane of multiplying their gifts and making a difference, what would that do for the world as a whole?
Make it a much better place than it is now.
No, I always tell people, like, you definitely don't want to be judgmental, but there are 16 different personality types. There's a million shades of red. But everybody's gifts that people write down, they're all beautiful things like Kaylee and I described. And now you can kind of look around the world and go, they're definitely not multiplying their gifts. They're definitely not moving towards their dreams. They're definitely not multiplying their gifts. They're definitely not multiplying. They're not moving towards the dreams. Now here's the other point too. I have been blessed to be able to ask this question to thousands of people. Thousands. And I always ask them to tell me what sounds like them. I don't tell them. The best things in life are not forceful, people. If you're forcing things, that's not good either. And in school, they're teaching kids what to think instead of how to think. Imagine if every kid in high school was like, teacher, teacher, teacher. This is me. I strive for peace. I'm sensitive. I'm caring. And they got placed into a profession that multiplied their gifts, which in her own words would lead to more happiness, and was surrounded by people who are doing the same, instead of living in this sickening society where people are comparing themselves to others. Only person you should be comparing yourself is to who you were yesterday. And this valedictorian and salutatorian and people being cast aside as better than everyone else, blah, blah, blah. It's disgusting. You ask everyone you know to take that test, come back to you with the 3 things that sound most like them, ask them what their big dream is, ask them the question, what's the best path to the dream? They'll all give you the same exact answer. It's multiplying the gifts. There also is something Kaylee and we did a video about a while ago called self-determination theory, and it's basically based on the 3 things that people really want. They want to be good at something. Imagine being good at just those skills of who you are as a person. They want to be surrounded by people who encourage them. That's number 2. Once again, if you're surrounded by people who are multiplying their gifts, that's going to be easy. And then the 3rd one, people want to be authentically who they really are. And we live in a world where people don't have a freaking clue. Because if you ask people who they are, they don't say, oh, I want to be a porn addict or addicted to sports or spending 20 hours a week on social media. These are all people who have not been given this gift of taking the red pill. Now, the second part of taking the red pill is this. I don't look at conflict as a bad word. I look at it as a beautiful, great word. Now, here's why, and Kaylee's getting this for the first time as well. Everyone in this world has led an incredibly unique life. Okay, we're not all supposed to think exactly the same. It's insane to think otherwise. These politicians, they know that too. In case you don't know it, the politicians are just trying to divide us. Most all of the problems are created by them. But let's just say, Kaylee and I, let's say we were going to have a conflict.
Yeah.
Like the one where you said sometimes you come across, angrily. And you're like, and she actually did go to me with this, and we had the discussion. But let's say we're going to have the conflict. We're going to have it on that. But you remember in the conflict, what are the 3 things you're going to bring?
I want to strive for peace, be sensitive, and caring
Oh
about
my
it.
God. And I'm going to go into this conflict with Kaylee, and I'm going to be empathetic. I'm going to remember I'm helping her to find her potential, and I'm going to make a difference. So let's say we go into the conflict, and those are the only weapons we bring to the fight. What's going to happen to the conflict?
It's going to be resolved.
Duh. It's going to be resolved. And not only that, but we'll love each other more. We'll be closer. We'll probably come up with a highly creative solution, like making a video about it. And we'll have actually loved one another through a challenge, and it will help our love grow deeper. So, unlearn all the lies that society has taken, that's taught you. Take the red pill. Take the personality test. Ask yourself, what's my big dream for this year? And then be honest with yourself. Is it going to be through multiplying my gifts every day or by completely doing the opposite? End of story. Kaylee?
Yep.
Do you have anything else that you want to share?
Please hit like, subscribe, and share.
Yes. We would love millions and millions of people to take the red pill, figure out who they really are, and to surround themselves with people who also know who they really are, and to lovingly support each other through that. So please, please, please share this video. And by the way, we got a pretty gnarly letter from YouTube demonetizing our channel. It's a complete mystery as to why. We found the timing of the week we prayed to Jesus in the end video. We found it a little odd that our demonetization letter came when we were doing that, but that's what we're up against in this world, our crazies like that. And we're going to just keep multiplying our gifts. We are putting these out purely from the love of our heart to make a difference. So please know that that's what we're up against behind the scenes when we're smiling and cheery. And we're really trying to leave the world a better place. So we would love nothing more than this message to get shared around to millions and millions of people around the world. And for YouTube to strongly reconsider what it's doing to a dad and a daughter who are out sharing beautiful messages. Think about that. Once again, like Kaylee said, please hit like, subscribe, and share.